Terry's Takeaway on Nemesis, a LA crime drama currently airing on Netflix with 8 episodes. The show is co-created by Courtney Kemp of Power fame and Tanny Morale. Courtney Kemp is also the showrunner and executive producer. Also, a couple of episodes was directed by Mario Van Peebles. The show does have a basic premise. We have Matthew Law from Abbott Elementary. He is playing Isaiah Styles, who is a robbery homicide lieutenant, and it is a cat and mouse game against Elon Noel, Daniel from Insecure. He plays Coltrane Wilder. He is a criminal mastermind thief. So it is a cat and mouse game during these 8 episodes on who's gonna win. Is Detective Styles, Lieutenant Styles, gonna catch the criminal mastermind Coltrane Wilder? The show does have a beautiful cast. We have Gabrielle Dennis from the game. She played Janae. She is playing Dr. Candace Styles. She is a therapist, and she is Isaiah Styles' wife. We also have Cleopatra Coleman. She is playing Ebony Wilder, who is Coltrane Wilder's wife and accomplice. A couple faces that I recognized on the cast was Tristan Wiles. He had a small part playing Isaiah Styles' mentee, and he played Michael on The Wire. We also had Herc from The Wire on here as well. He played another detective on the LA Police Department. We also had a Detective Harper, played by Stephanie Sigmund, and I remember her from the first couple of seasons of SWAT, the television show. A couple of other cameos that I really appreciated was Dawn Lewis. She played Jaleesa on A Different World, and she plays Candace Styles' mother, and the dad, Frank from Moesha. I cannot remember his name at the moment. It escapes me, just like his hairline has escaped him on this show. And my takeaways, let's start with the highlight. It does have a lot of action, a lot of betrayal, dirty cops, of course, the criminal aspect of these mastermind heists that occurred during the show. Courtney Kemp, I appreciated her work on Power, but it does make me question how much she was involved in the writing and directing of the show. A lot of the dialogue was outdated. The accent, the game talk was just so stereotypical that it made me question her actual writing and directing skills. Isaiah Styles was dressed more like a 90s hip-hop artist than a current day LA lieutenant. The baggy clothes, he was always strict in labels, the jewelry, the house, the shoes, the car, he had a Hellcat. The fact that they just had lobster on just a regular Tuesday night had me questioning whether or not he was really a clean cop or a dirty cop. We know that the wife was a therapist. We did not see her go to work not 1 second of the day in any of those 8 episodes. So it made me question how they was able to afford all these labels. Either make him a dirty cop or have their lifestyle make sense for the careers that they have. I'm sure LAPD has a high salary for lieutenants in robbery homicide, but California has a very high cost of living. So just make it make sense. Maybe it's because of all the overtime he worked. We didn't see him clock out too many times during this 8 episodes, and that caused a lot of tension between him and his wife. There was a lot of family tension on both sides, with the wife and her family, Isaiah Styles, of course, in his household with his wife and kids. Also, on the opposite side with the criminals, it was just a lot of family tension running on both sides. What was funny is that they had 2 men, uncle and nephew, and the nephew was 2 years older than his uncle. So they called him baby uncle. And I was like, you can't get no more black than that. And even though it was funny, I was like, is that really necessary? Was it worth the joke? Also, I felt like the casting for Isaiah Styles' father was a little off. He didn't seem old enough in comparison to who his son was playing. The ankle monitor. Who knew it was so easy to slip on and off an ankle monitor? Is that true? Let me know. If any of y'all out there, if ever had an ankle monitor on, let me know if it's that easy to slip on and off. The flip-flopping, naive wife, Gabrielle Dennis, Dr. Candace Styles, started to get on my nerves. She was sharing way too much of her information with strangers. She always seemed to be not sure of what she was doing, and people was able to easily manipulate her. And I don't think I like that. There was a cliffhanger at the end, so it leaves it open for a season 2. If you have watched it, let me know your thoughts. Support the black shows. It is well produced. The opening scene, though, was just a little weird. But it's a good show to binge all day on a Saturday, to support the people. A lot of people say that it's really good, so maybe they see some things that maybe I don't see. You do have to suspend reality a lot, like we did in Power, to be able to enjoy the show all the way through. But it's worth the watch, so check it out, Nemesis on Netflix. Deuces.